Hi, Facebook. My name is Melissa McSherry, and I am 100% committed to giving you clarity on your goals, the courage to overcome your obstacles, and create with you a concrete plan of action to success. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited as always to talk to you guys. Now, in business and in life, there are so many resources out there to help you better yourself. There's books, there's videos. Hey, Miss Amanda. There's books, there's videos, webinars, Facebook Lives, coaches, a plethora of things at your fingertips to help you become better in the areas that you feel you need to strengthen in order to be successful. But the key is not just simply getting access to those resources. It's actually applying what you learn from them. But how much of what you're learning every single day are you instantly or somewhat in small doses applying to help yourself become better and to be successful? Now, when I was first introduced to personal development, several of you have heard this story before, I thought it was a bunch of hippy-dippy, woo-hoo BS. I had no idea how this was supposed to help me achieve my innermost, my biggest dreams, my innermost desires. So instead, I would do the same thing over and over and over again and expect different results. By the way, that's the definition of insanity. But then 4 years ago, my entire process changed. And that was all due to the man named Darren Hardy. Now, Darren Hardy is an amazing entrepreneur. He's the owner and owner of Success Magazine. He is an amazing author, speaker, fantastic. And I was lucky enough to hear him speak at a conference that I attended for a company that I used to work with. And let me tell you, between what he spoke about and everything that he talked about in the book Compound Effect, which I read cover to cover, that's what made me realize, between all the aha moments and kind of ugly cries, that I was the only thing that was standing in between me and my success. Well, me and the bullshit, nonsensical excuses I was telling myself of why I wouldn't get to where I wanted to be in my success. It wasn't until I started applying what I learned every single day that started to make a difference. One of my favorite sayings that he says all the time, which I repeat to my clients all the time, is it's the little things that you do every day that make the biggest difference. Now, it's interesting to hear people talk about what they know. And I hear it all the time. We listen to these amazing coaches. We read these amazing books. We learn so much, and we are just so ready to regurgitate it to anybody who will listen. But how many of us actually apply what we learn? Because the scary thing is that when you start to apply things, that means your routine is going to change. Now, for some of us, I know for me as a single mom, my routine changes minute by minute. And you know what? I just got to roll with it. But that doesn't make me any less successful than the person who has the most consistent routine on God's given earth. In fact, I might be a little bit more successful because I learned to adapt. I have learned that what things may have worked before won't necessarily work now because I'm now a different person. So what are you attached to? What is your resistance in applying what you've learned in your personal development, whether today or for those of you who have been to conferences? I know it's been conference season the last couple of months. What have you instantly started to apply? Because that's the difference. And you have to embrace change. You have to realize what you are attached to, because that is what's killing your business. The same things that you're doing every single day and not changing a damn thing, that definition of insanity I just said a couple minutes ago, that's it. It's completely insane. So we need to stop learning and we need to start applying. Because just because you're smart doesn't make you successful. I know a ton of smart people, and some of them not very successful because they're not applying what they're learning. They're just spouting things out in order to look smarter in front of other people. If you want to make a difference, if you want to be successful, you have got to get out of your own damn way. Look at what you're attached to. Is it really working? Or what can you slowly tweak? Because that's where people get freaked out. They instantly think that when they start changing the routine, it has to be every single thing they've learned in all of their lives at once. It's not how it works, people. Nobody can accomplish everything. Rome wasn't built in a day. So take small steps. The last aha, I want you to take a moment, whether you have a pen and paper in front of you or your phone, or rewatch this and, just kind of tune me out for the next couple of minutes and just really think about this. What have you learned in the last 24 hours? Because hopefully we've all learned something in the last 24 hours. Exactly, Amanda. Slowly but surely. Be a tortoise. Yeah, tortoise in the hare. It's perfect. Slow and steady wins the race. So some people have arguments with that, but we'll get into that on another talk. But what have you learned in the last 24 hours that you've realized you were like, oh, that's amazing, that's genius, I'm going to apply that right away, that you haven't done jack with? So how and why? Why are you attached to that? Why are you so attached to your schedule that you won't just flip something to make it better? If it's because you think it's too much to accomplish at once, take a step back. So for example, say you want to wake up an hour earlier every single day. Hour might be a bit of a stretch for some of y'all if you're not really morning people. So you know where you're going to start with first? 15 minutes. Wake up 15 minutes earlier. Do that for about a week. Then kick it over to 30 minutes. Do that for about a week. Then kick it to 45. Do that for a week. Then kick it to an hour. Once you've done that for a good 3 weeks, because they say 21 days creates a habit, then see what else you can shift in your schedule in order to be more productive. Now that you have that hour, how do you want to design that hour? What's the one thing you've always wanted to do in the morning? It's little by little, people. The little things that you do consistently every day is what makes the biggest difference. So know that just because you're learning doesn't mean you're successful. It's when you start applying what you've learned that takes you that extra step. That's what makes you successful. So are you doing your best or are you doing your all? Now I know this is a lot to take in, and this is definitely a subject that I could talk on for hours. But I'm going to leave it right there because I really want you guys to think about what you're attached to and how can you slowly but surely start applying what you've learned instantly into your routine. And remember, give yourself grace, people. It's a process. Trust the process. You guys have all heard me say that a million times. Trust the process, but be in control and know that you have a choice. You have a say in your success because you know what? You are your success. The only person that's going to get you there, it's going to be you. If you'd like more resources on how to continue these steps, I'm posting a new blog entry tomorrow on my website, www.melissamcsherry.net. There's also several other blog posts that could be beneficial, as well as my complimentary book, Vision, Value, and Voice, The Holy Trinity to Business Success. If you're watching this, please subscribe. Amanda said hi. It was so great to see you, sweetheart. The rest of you that are watching this later on, please feel free to comment hello below. I like to see who's watching these videos and where you're coming from. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, that's what below is for. Hit the likes, hit the hearts, tag everybody and their mother, share up the wazoo, because I want to help every single person I can be better than they were before. Have a fantastic evening, folks, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye.